Remember, don't get intimidated when the PSAT or the SAT gives you a long story math question. It doesn't usually mean that it's that hard. So let's just see what they give us. The function f of x equals 55.20 minus 0.16x gives the estimated surface water temperature in degrees Celsius of a body of water on the xth day of the year, where 220 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 360. Based on the model, what is the estimated surface water temperature in degrees Celsius of this body of water on the 326th day of the year? Right? So look what they did, right? That matches up. X is the number of days. They're giving me a number of days. This is literally just plug points into equations. There's nothing complicated about this. 326 is the value of X. Put it in. So 55.20 minus 0.16 and 326, right? That's it. So let's do this in the calculator. I'll show it to you just for the sake of using Desmos more. 55.20 minus 0.16 times 326 is 3.04. Choice B. That's it. That's the whole thing, right? So a lot of story questions are just a very complicated way of telling you to plug points into equations. So you should have thought about that, because anytime we see that a question is giving us a point or an equation, we should have the thought, do I have the other thing, right? So to put it back into perspective here, as soon as I saw this question was giving me an equation, my thought was, if I have points, this is going to be easy, right? Do they give me points? Can I find somewhere in this story that they gave me points? So maybe this 326 doesn't like immediately grab you as a point to plug in or where it goes. But like if you have that initial thought that I see an equation, I want a point, I think you can then come to this 326 from a different perspective and be like, okay, that could be a point. Is it the X coordinate? Is it the Y coordinate, right? And then you got to just figure that out. But otherwise, it kind of takes care of itself. So don't get intimidated by math stories. They're usually much easier than it seems.